Hello, I'm Andrew Lee, co-founder of New Fable Productions and creative director of New Fable Theatre. When we set up the company 4 years ago, myself and Castree, who set up the company with me, found that we wanted to create a professional level content, but there wasn't really a place for it outside of a school setting, and the content we wanted to make wasn't relevant to our the courses we were on at the time, and not seeing anywhere to go, we set up New Fable as a place to give those ideas a broader spectrum, a broader audience. Now, unfortunately, due to our age at the time, we found it very difficult for that to happen, but we carried on working and we've successfully created a foundation of 4 solid years to be able to create content on. And that's why we've come to you. 4 years ago I started writing my first play, or well, my second play. The first one was very awful and we burned all physical copies of it, but you know, it's a learning process. The project we want your help with is called Revolution. It's a play I began writing 4 years ago, and over those 4 years it's gone through many drafts and redrafts and edits, characters being pulled out and put back in, characters being lost to the whims of time. We're now currently on our 6th full complete draft. The reason we're turning to crowdfunding is because New Fable is about a collective. Everyone who works with us does it completely for free. They are promoting their own ideologies in theatre and film and design and production, and it's really important for us to be able to have that kind of connection with each other. We're all in a very kind of level field. You know, none of us are here for the glory of it. We're here for the art of it. None of us are here to make money, which is evident because none of us make any money. We're here to show our work and get confirmation or criticism that helps us build and become stronger. And because we are now in a stage where we can finally put on one of these works, we have no way of funding it. But luckily, because we have all of these creative people, we've managed to get the venue for nothing, the lanterns for nothing, the rehearsal space for nothing, the actors are doing it for nothing, nobody receives any kind of income from this production. It's all going into it. The only problem is that we don't have any money for costume and set. And because of the high level of the script, the high level of the acting ability and the technical crew and the technical elements we have, it seems such a shame to let it down with a mediocre costume and set. And that's where your money would go. But if there was any money left over or profit from ticket prices, that immediately goes into the next show. It isn't given to anyone. They're all doing it for free. Now, we do have some money invested by my co-founder Castree, but it's not enough, and it's unfair of us to ask the money from him, especially considering he's not receiving any money back from his donation. It's a donation rather than an investment. Revolution focuses on 2 stories. Well, many stories, but 2 in particular. A story of a young boy in school coming to terms with his sexuality in modern day Britain, which is something I'm always interested in, because when you look at sort of homosexuality and the gay rights movement, you look at places like Uganda, where it's criminalised, or America, where it's got a strong religious element to it. But in Britain, the problem seems on the surface pretty much done away with, and that's what the play is about. It's about the hidden underbelly of the gay movement at the moment in England. It's about this young boy's perception of the gay world, his perception of himself, and people's perception of him. On the other hand, this other story element is about much older characters in a gay bar and their lives, their adult lives compared to his child life, and their interactions with each other, their loves, their losses, their habits. And it's when these 2 worlds are brought together that the play really kind of takes off and starts to develop, and things change and relationships crash or come to fruition. It's hard to sort of tell you about the play because I don't want to give everything away. Now, the obvious sort of big massive warning sign in the air is you look about 12. And yes, it's true, everyone who works with New Fable and is working on this production is very young. They are between the ages of 16 and 20, and me being 20 myself. But the level of their practice is extraordinarily high for their age group. We've got people who've lit professional shows, worked in professional theatres, as actors, as technicians, as lighting designers, costume designers. Everyone on the design team has designed for shows, quite substantial shows. People who are acting have acted in substantial shows. I've directed several things previously, but nothing on this scale, which is what makes it really exciting, is that we've kind of got nowhere to, there's no room for failure. Everyone is kind of, this is really driven by strong practice, strong ideas, and a strong level of work in partnership, which it's a really exciting time for us, because this 4 years of foundation that we've put in are finally coming to fruition. And the idea is that any money left over will go into the next show, and any money from that will go into the next show and the next show. And the idea is to create a massive collective of artists, all with a common goal of creating art, especially in this times of austerity and art cuts. It's about helping each other as best we can, and that's the main thing, is helping each other. We need your help to be able to do this, and to be able to make not our dreams come true, but to make all the effort we've put in worthwhile. We want this show to be seen by people. We want it to make money so we can make another show, and then another show. The seeds that you give us with your donations, we can plant and we can grow, and it will hopefully change the lives of many, many artists, not just me, not just for my play that I truly care about, but for other people working on this production. And so if you're interested, please donate. If you don't wish to donate, then please spread this message to anyone you may think will be interested. We don't want you to like blindly sell it out there, but if you know, because that's not what we're about. We're about getting people who are interested to help the project, to help it develop, to create, to help us add to the foundation that we've worked so hard in the past 4 years to be able to create this piece that we all deeply care about. Thank you.